How did Jesus Christ defeat the devil by dying? I feel like sometimes they just educate us to make us stupid. How did God kill himself to defeat the devil? And the devil is still alive till now. And he allows the devil to torment his children. Why does he have to kill himself for him to forgive us for our sins? Can't he just forgive it if he's all powerful? Wisdom. And if
this guy does not actually understand the holiness of God. God is so holy that he can never allow sin. He won't even look at you. That's why he sent Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden, because he's so holy. The holiness of he's like a clean person now, seeing dirty thing. That's how God is. A clean person seeing dirty thing. The thing that the clean person is going to do is to try to clear the dirty. That's how we are in front of God if we sin. Yes, and the only way for God to actually forgive us is someone as pure, without no blemish and sin, to actually clear that sin away. That is it. See, look, God will punish sin. See, look at, that's what happened in the days of Noah. When Bible in the book of Genesis 6, said that God was grieved with what he created. Like what he created was so full of them. And the best way God could do is actually wipe it away, because it was full of sin. Sin is like, we are like a filthy rag, like refuse bin, because God is the creator and we are creatures. So sin is a refuse bin in front of God. So I think this guy does not know the nature of God. He does not know that God can destroy, and he does not know that God can save. But the best thing is for him to know is that this God is a God of love, so that because of God should not destroy us. That's why he sent his son to come and die for us, to actually deliver us from sin, from that sin, so that God can look at us and say, "This is my son, I am well pleased." That's why he said that this is my beloved son, no, I'm well pleased. So that God can look at us and say, "This is my son, and I am well pleased." And again, the devil from the beginning, the devil has been defeated. When God created everything, the devil has been defeated. That's what you should know. You should know. Just that God is trying to actually prove one thing, to prove that he is God. That's why God left him. And again, the devil, evil. If I talk about evil, I'm talking about devil. God created us to prove to the devil that he is God, so that God can be glorified, so that God should be glorified, and no one can accept that glorification except God alone. That's why God created us, so that he can be glorified. But we sin and we come short of the glory of God. We sin and we come short of the glory of God, and God has to send Jesus Christ. Everything that happens that is going on in this earth and in heaven, in the hell, all for the glory of God. Just to prove to Satan and the devil that he is God, and God gave him time. Even Satan knows that his time is limited. There's a book of Revelation chapter 20 verse 10. Let me read that one. And the devil who deceived them was thrown into the lake of fire of burning sulfur, where the beast and the false prophet had been thrown. They will be tormented day and night forever and ever. That is the end product of Satan and the people that actually follow Satan.